Hey guys, Al here, Vitalized Seed. Hope everybody's doing well. So as you can see, I'm in my garden today, and we get a lot of questions from a lot of different growers that we work with about timing of cover crops. I think growing a garden is one of the best things you can do if you're interested in growing good food for wildlife, because if you can grow good food and incorporate cover crops in a garden setting or in a full-scale agricultural setting, of course, or we work with flower farmers, etc., you certainly can grow good food plots. And one of the things that I like to highlight here is you can see the bare, well, let me see if I can, there. So you can see the bare soil behind me. Most of you would probably be surprised to see that. The reason that's bare is I had weed matting down. So what I had done is I had done about a 1/2 inch of tillage to terminate my cover crop. I then put down weed matting. I then planted my garden into it. Extremely efficient at keeping the weeds at bay. But what happens is, you're going to cycle a lot of those nutrients, right? You have heat with the weed matting, you got your microbes going to town, and then you have the root systems, of course, feeding all of your microbes between these rows. You can tell they're relatively tight. There's about 70 tomato plants, 65, 70 tomato plants in here. I bring this up because I didn't want to call my season over. I have a lot of time left here in Ohio. I could be picking, with some of the winters we've had recently, I could be picking Roma tomatoes into mid-October. So what I'm going to do is I just strip this weed matting up. I'm going to leave my tomatoes to continue to grow, and peppers for as long as I possibly can. And then I'm going to simply seed into this bare dirt right now, my carbon load cover crop. I'll water it in. We're going to get a little bit of rain this afternoon, and that's going to start feeding the soil. When these plants die, those cool season annuals in the carbon load are going to continue to grow all winter long, feeding the soil and getting this garden prepped for next year. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. VitalizedSeed.com.